Get ready, because today I'm dropping gems and diamonds on you guys. Today I'm giving you the 5 best passive income tips I can possibly give you from someone who makes an unbelievable amount of money from passive income, more money than I ever thought was possible to make in general, never mind just from passive income. Some people look at my lifestyle and they see things like this, like friends will see, oh, look at this video I created months and months ago. It's brought in almost $200 just in the past 28 days. This video I created months and months ago. I probably created this video 6, 8, 9 months ago, and it's still making me $300+ every 28 days. And obviously I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos on the channel. I have tons of different passive income streams. The main one being course sales. That kind of like trumps everything. It almost kind of makes YouTube revenue kind of look like a joke, my course sales and whatnot. So today I just want to give you guys the 5 best tips for anyone out there who wants to create some type of passive income lifestyle, so you guys can kind of be on the right track and know, what you should be looking for and knowing what to do and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, by the way, if you guys are just looking for strictly ideas on how to make passive income, I have plenty of videos on the channel about just like strictly ideas on how you can make passive income. These are like the 5 tips for when you want to go after that. You can hopefully achieve it, guys. So I hope you enjoy this. Make sure you follow me on Instagram if you have not already. We're blowing up on Instagram. Get on there. All right, guys, tip number 1 of 5 I would give to anybody who wants to create a passive income lifestyle is, the first thing is, you got to keep in mind this takes time, okay? You are not going to build a passive income stream or a passive income lifestyle or passive income business overnight. This is going to take you time. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care, how, bright you think you are, how, you think you got the best angle, you think you're doing something no one's ever done before. I don't care, anything about that. This is going to take time. This is a process, okay? And you're really trying to build yourself a passive income business, okay? And that's how the mindset needs to be. You're building a passive income business. Now, when you're creating a business, okay, no one goes out and creates a business unless they're super unrealistic and was like, I'm going to build this business up to be really awesome within a few weeks or within a few months, okay? No one goes out there and says, oh man, I'm going to build this business. Or you know what happens to these type of people that think they're going to create a business and somehow it's going to work out in a few weeks or a few months time span? Those people go out of business real quick and they go back to the workforce, okay? If you want to create a real passive income business model, this is going to take time, guys. It was probably over a year before I started receiving any type of substantial amounts of money from passive income, okay? Over a year until I started, just making any type of real money out there in passive income world. This stuff takes time. You need to be willing to put years into building this, okay? And you need to be willing to get better and better and better. It's going to take a while, guys. If you're just hoping, you can create some passive income stream and just make a bunch of money from it in a real quick amount of time, you should probably leave this video right now, because you are not cut out for this. You need to treat it like it's a business you're building, okay? And businesses aren't built in weeks or months, okay? Amazon didn't become Amazon because they were created last week. No, Amazon was created back in the 90s, all right? These things take time to build out. So that's the first tip. Don't get impatient with it. Understand it's going to take a time, at least probably a year, before you might even start receiving any type of financial compensation for whatever it is you're doing. And that's fine, guys. That's fine. That's why you kind of got to do something you are passionate about. It really worked out for me because I get to speak about stuff I'm passionate about every single day. Money, okay? I'm talking about money every single day. I love to talk about money. I love money conversations. Guess what I talk about? Stock market investing, passive income making, some personal finance stuff. Once in a blue moon, I might talk about real estate. It's all money related stuff. That's what I love to talk about, and I get to do it each and every day. So the passion can help you get to that place where you're willing to push through for a few years to do whatever it is you're doing, whether that's something on YouTube, whether that's something, on an online business where you're creating a website, your top 10 electronics, laptops or whatever for 2018, and have Amazon affiliate links in there, whatever it is your thing you're doing, which there's a million different passive income streams you can create in passive income business models, whatever your thing is, You just got to realize it's going to take time, guys. That's tip number 1, and that's the most important of all of them. Tip number 2 of 5 I would give to anybody out there who's trying to create passive income streams and a passive income business model is don't worry about the competition, okay? And whatever you're trying to do, don't worry about what competition is doing. Don't worry about what the other guy is doing. Don't worry about what the other girl is doing out there, okay? Worry about what you're doing. Celebrate your own victories, all right? Celebrate your own victories. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. So many times people get caught up into the passive income game and they get frustrated for 2 reasons. One was a time thing. They think it's, it's going to just work out really quickly, and it doesn't, okay? The second part is the reason a lot of people get, frustrated with passive income is they look at the competition, and competition is doing way better than them, and they get jealous of that, and they end up, just losing that passion they had behind it, or they end up looking at it from the perspective of, you know what, the system doesn't want me, I created this website, it's so much better than this other guy's website over there, but his website's getting favored in Google, why is his getting favored, the system's against me or whatever, and they get frustrated because the other guy's getting huge results and they might not be getting much for results or any results at all, and they get frustrated in a very quick amount of time. If you focus on the competition, it's not going to work, guys. When I created the financial education channel, I've never focused on competition, what anybody else is doing. I care about what I'm doing. I celebrate my own victories on the channel. When we reached 1,000 subscribers, I celebrate that, okay? When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we celebrate that. 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, every milestone along the way, we would celebrate that. And that was a celebration for me and the people that watch the channel, okay? And that's kind of the way you got to view it. Not, somebody else, I just hit 1,000 subscribers and somebody else just hit 10,000. My stuff's better than them and they hit 10,000. No, don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about competition. Worry about what's going on for you. Celebrate your own personal victories. You're building your own business model here. Short-term stuff is going to happen. Maybe short-term they pass you up. Maybe short-term, somebody else's channel's blowing up. Somebody else's website's blowing up. Somebody else's book is selling really good and yours is really, better. Who knows? Maybe over time it's going to end up working out for you. Don't worry about the competition game. Just realize maybe sometimes they're doing some stuff that is really smart, okay? Maybe sometimes don't copy everything, but maybe sometimes, their strategy there, it might be a little smarter than your strategy. Maybe there's a piece of that strategy you need to take from them and go ahead and apply that to your passive income business model, okay? The competition can get you frustrated real quick and can get you out of this game. Don't get caught in that, guys. Trust me. Tip number 3 of 5 is if you stop the cycle, just realize your money's going to start going down and down and down, okay? So in the passive income business model, okay, passive income business model, you basically have a cycle of money, all right? Cycle of money that's being created. But the thing is with passive income, a lot of times all these things are slowly dying off you've created in the past, okay? So basically passive income in the simplest terms is you create something in the past and that makes you money into the future. But the future doesn't mean it's going to make you money necessarily 100 years from now or 10 years from now or even 5 years from now. It might just make you money for, the next 12 months, the next 36 months, the next 48 months or something like that. And it slowly starts to die off, okay? So there's money's flowing around, okay? We got money flowing around all over the place with the passive income. But if you stop producing whatever it is you're doing, just realize slowly but surely these things are going to start to go away. Slowly but surely, things are going to start to die off for you. That's something you got to keep in mind with the passive income model. They do not stay intact forever, but it's kind of natural because at the end of the day, it's a business model, okay? Any business out there, if you don't pay attention to it or give it some more, I guess you say fuel on the fire, it's going to slowly but surely start to die off, okay? No matter how good you think you created it, no matter how, great you created it, let's just put it that way. It doesn't matter. Eventually, if you stop putting fuel on the fire is going to die out, okay? So, meaning, if you create, a website, you create this website, and you're getting tons of traffic to it. So, like I said, let's say it's, we use electronics. Let's say it's a swimsuit website, okay? You create this swimsuit website. You're getting tons of traffic because you've done, Google keywords and whatnot of, top bathing suits of 2010, sexiest bathing suits of 2018, the cheapest bathing suits of 2018, cheapest bathing suits from, whatever company 2018. You've created all these different blogs, all these different web pages on your website, okay? All those have links to the retailers or Amazon or whatever that actually sell those bathing suits. So maybe you're making, you know, some Google ad income from that, and maybe also you're getting a ton of affiliate money from that. Okay, that's great. All right, that's great. But guess what? You create all these 2018 swimsuit videos, right? You create all these 2018 swimsuit videos. What do you think is going to slowly start to happen to that website all of a sudden when 2019 hits? When 2019 hits, all those blogs, all those web pages you put up about 2018 swimsuits, guess what's going to happen? They're going to start to get more and more irrelevant by the day. By the day, they're going to start getting less and less and less clicks, okay? So you can go out there and do the same thing again, but for 2019, and guess what? You can keep the fire roaring, or you can say, no, I'm done with that. I don't feel like doing that anymore. Just realize you're going to start having money go down and down and down, okay? I can tell you, you know, from YouTube's perspective, which YouTube is very simple. You know, YouTube's owned by Google, okay? So if you're trying to do anything that's, you know, Google, where people are, you know, typing in top 10 laptops for 2018 or whatever, or you know, top 10, I don't know, plasma TVs or LED TVs or whatever it is, right? People search those terms all the time. Whether you're doing that in YouTube, whether you're doing that in Google, just realize, you know, as things get older, they're going to become more and more irrelevant, okay? My passive income 2018 video, my stock market for beginners 2018 video is not going to get nearly as many clicks in 2019 as it got in 2018, and in 2020 it's going to get even less. In 2021 it might not even get any clicks. 2022 it might not get any clicks, okay? So just realize that you gotta, if you want to keep the fire roaring, you better be willing to keep producing content or whatever it is you're doing in that passive income, you know, business model. If you're, you know, your passive income way is, let's say, writing ebooks on Amazon. You write ebooks, all right? Just realize, you know, that ebook that sold phenomenal this past year, guess what? The sales are probably going to go down a little bit next year and down even more. But if you create a sequel to that book or another, book that is somehow in relation to that, people know you as the author, then you can probably keep that fire roaring, guys. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want to walk away from it, just realize the money's going to start going down and down over time. Tip number 4 of 5 I would give to anybody who's trying to create passive income out there is you got to try some different stuff, okay? You got to try some different stuff. So once you start having some success, once some things start working for you in your passive income business model, try something else, okay? You got this thing here. Now let's move on and let's try something over here. But you're still paying attention to this over here because this is still your golden goose that, you know, started things, okay? Now you start going over here, you try something new, all right? And hopefully you get that working. Then you have some success with that, and then you're like, okay, maybe I can do even better, and I start something over here. And it's just moving on, and trying to find the best things for you. For instance, for me, passive income-wise, I started on YouTube, and that was pretty much all I had for passive income initially, all right? Then all of a sudden I started doing some Amazon affiliate links, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I can make some money off of this, you know, suggesting books, you know, I like and whatnot. And then I kind of moved on from that, and I wrote my own book, and I was like, whoa, this is a way bigger opportunity. Like, this opportunity is massive for me. This is huge, okay? And then all of a sudden I realized, like, that was nothing. What people really wanted, what the demand was really at, was for courses, and that was like bigger than this whole whiteboard, okay? So I just kept trying stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is somewhat successful, but you got to find where the demand is at for your specific passive income thing. For me personally, it was courses, and it kind of makes sense because I'm a YouTube presenter, right? I do videos on YouTube, so if people want to buy premium content from me, they're probably going to want to buy video courses more than a book because I'm not a writer. I'm someone that is great on video. I'm really successful at this, but then you put me writing a book, it's just not the same, guys. So I thought writing this book was going to be, you know, the big thing for me, when really it wasn't. It was course sales for me in my passive income business model, because that's what people really want. They want, if somebody's going to pay for a premium product of mine, they want a course. They want my stock market strategy, everything I look for in a stock. They want that in course form, video course form specifically. Not in book form, because book form, who cares? Like, I'm not a writer. Like, no one, gets a book of mine and it's like, oh my gosh, this is such a great book. But I get a million comments a day on, oh my gosh, I love your videos and this and that makes me feel great. So you got to find where the demand is at for you, okay? If I just tried one thing and I was just still doing Amazon affiliate links, I would have never found the demand that's actually there for me. And one, I'm losing out on opportunity there. And two, the people that come to my channel channel, they're losing out on opportunity there. So once you have some success, then go try something else, and then go try something else, and make sure you're successful at that before you go on and try the next one. Last one, tip number 5 of 5 is in relation to that last one. The last one was try some new things, but the key word was try when you have had some success in the last one, okay? So what I'm gonna call this last one, I'm gonna call it the $500 rule, okay? The $500 rule is what this one's called. We'll even put the rule up here, all right? What this means is don't go and try a new passive income stream until you got the first one making at least $500 per month, okay? So you have this passive income bubble. The great thing about passive income is you create these bubbles of things basically, and then you can go create another one and another one and another one, right? So you get this one. Don't go try another one until this one's bringing in at least $500 plus per month, okay? Then once you get that and you're like, okay, now we're starting to make some money with this thing, then go try the next one, okay? Now get this one to where it's making $500 plus a month. Then go on to the next one and create the next thing and next thing and next thing, okay? But don't go out there and just start doing everything right off the bat, because it's a really bad idea. People do that all the time. I'll see somebody trying to create a passive income business model of some kind, and they just want the money real quick, and once again, that's never a good idea, guys. You've got to be patient with this, okay? Build something so it's a success. Then worry about building something on top of that, all right? Amazon didn't start out by just selling all the items in the world, right? No, Amazon started out by selling books, okay? They started out by selling books online, and then they built a few more product categories, then a few more product categories, and Amazon built to what it is today. Don't worry about trying to build everything right off the bat, because then you're probably not going to build anything at all, guys. Build something substantial, at least bringing in $500 plus a month, then get on to the next one and next one and next one, and you can continue to build, guys. Those are my 5 diamond gem tips there from someone who's, you know, obviously pretty successful at making passive income. Those are what I'm trying to give to you guys out there. And let me know in the comment section if you guys have created any passive income for yourself, or if you're interested in making passive income, if you're trying to, you know, take those next steps in your life. I would love to hear from you. If you're looking for strictly ideas on how to make more passive income, got a lot of videos on the channel about that. So check those videos out when this one is over. I think I got a whole entire passive income playlist, if I recall. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.